Here with Coach Sean Kiracofe after the Lady Demons pick up their 4th straight sweep, 7th straight victory overall to move to 3-0 in conference, and really a all-around, I feel like a really good performance. I mean, we've talked about a few times over the past couple weeks for sure the options that we have offensively, and it really seemed like yet again today that was really something that Nicholls just couldn't combat certainly well enough to today.
Yeah, I think we have a ton of offensive options. Today we came out with the sole purpose of forcing our middles, which, I mean, should be obvious because we were really good in the middle last year. And specifically, most teams are going to have some sort of game plan to be able to slow Reagan down, but felt like, that whether they were going to focus on her or not, we could still win those matchups the majority of the time, and then that was going to open up for us to be able to go out to the pins to our outsides and right sides. So far this year, I feel like our setters have been a little bit too ready to push the ball out to the pins. Specifically now we're winning, but and that's great, but I want to make sure that we can switch and change that whenever we want to and not get into a routine where we're doing one thing and then when we're like, okay, well, we can score here and we're not clicking at a high level in those moments.
I think it was after, or maybe between that, or maybe after that Grambling match, was it 2 weeks ago or something like that, where we had all those aces and all that sort of stuff. And I asked you, or you said, that was something that we'd worked on specifically that week. And it really feels like that has carried over during this streak. Again today, the service line was huge for us.
Yep.
From an ace perspective, but also, like it always does seem to when you serve aggressively, it creates options, blocking, offensively, all around.
Yeah. You serve well and aggressive. I mean, because you can look at those being two different things. It just makes everything so much easier from a defensive standpoint, which then makes it easier offensively. I mean, that's the way I want to start everything off, which I totally get. Some people would be like, just have a high efficiency, don't make errors there, don't give up free points. But I feel that just starts the ball rolling for everything.
Are there a better pair of serving setters than what we have with Piper and Amin? I mean, I think they combined for maybe 6 aces today, and really, Piper started with 3 aces in the match. It really, like I said, set the tone.
No, we have the best serving setters in the country, so go ahead and prove me wrong.
And they've done a great job of managing this offense the past few weeks. Like I said, the numbers are spread out, and they're even, and it's high efficiency, and it's just really a lot of fun to, I'm sure, coach and be a part of.
It is, and you're absolutely right. We're able to spread those out and have a lot of options like we talked about at the beginning of this. But then what I think is more important is that different matches we've had somebody really kind of run away with it and be like the point scorer for us, which is great because there's going to be times when we match up with different people where it's like, okay, well, we're calling your number tonight. You have to score more than what your normal is. And in years past, most recently the last couple years, we've been able to have a spread out offense, but there wasn't the ability to go, okay, well, tonight we need a whole lot more from you. And they're like, well, I'm going to give you what I give you. But this year, different people for different matches have been like, all right, I'm going to put up double-digit kills. Just keep giving me the ball, which is great.
Yeah, well, if you think back, obviously Teresa had the 19 against Southeastern, 14 against UNO. Breeze had 13. Tessa's, it feels like we're in a really good spot going into a tough week where we have 3 matches, 2 of them on the road, as we try to keep this thing rolling.
Yep.
All right, Coach. Well, congrats on the win, and let's do it some more next week.
Let's do it again.
All right.